My family has 17 generations practicing Chinese medicine. I really like the principles and approaches in Chinese medicine rather than studying one molecule for the rest of my life. So in Chinese medicine, human is considered the conduit between the universe and the earth. Your body is actually the reflection of the planetary positions. When the planet moves, it actually affects everybody's constitution in a different way.
So we are here at La Zenerchi. It's a wellness center that Dr. Yi started. Dr. Yi, tell us more about it. When did you start it?
I started it in 2018. The first time I came to Colombia was 2017. And I fell in love with the beautiful nature here and also the energy. So that's why I decided to have a retreat center here so that I can come here to relax, and I want to have other people come here to enjoy the nature.
We're going to learn a lot about Dr. Yi. She's been in the wellness space for quite a long time, and her passion was born through La Zenerchi. So get ready. Let's go.
I'm excited. Let's enter the world of Zenerchi.
All right, Dr. Yi, before we enter and explore the beautiful creations that you've created, tell us about yourself. Where are you from?
I grew up in China, in Beijing, and my family has 17 generations practicing Chinese medicine. So I was deeply influenced by my aunt and my great-grandparents. Then I decided I still want to pursue a Western medicine career. So that's why I came to the United States to study pathology. But then I went back to my family root in Chinese medicine because I really like the principles and approaches in Chinese medicine rather than studying one molecule for the rest of my life.
You were just talking about Chinese medicine, and I think it's amazing because not many people understand it, but for those who understand it, really say great things about it. And I've been here for a week, and I've been taking this herbal drink that you made, and it's helped bring my blood pressure down well. So talk about Chinese medicine. What are the concepts? Why is it important?
The concept of Chinese medicine is about early prevention and about treating the root cause of the conditions. So you don't want to wait until your conditions are already full-blown. You want to recognize your body's imbalance in the early stage. So you may not even have a lot of symptoms yet, but we can tell from many diagnostic methods in Chinese medicine what kind of imbalance your body has. And also your body has its own constitutional weakness and strength. So we need to strengthen the weakness in your body and also moderate the strength, the excess in your body. Then in that way, your body will be in harmony.
What was it that I was drinking that seemed to be very effective?
So that is a very traditional formula for helping people with blood pressure problem. And also it helps reduce the stress.
You come to study Western medicine and you decide you want to integrate back to Chinese medicine. You go back to China. What is it that you do back in China when you decide you want to integrate the both?
So I actually went back to China after I already started my Chinese acupuncture clinic in Boston. And then I went back to China to study with many different masters to further my understanding of the theories and also the application to help different conditions, including like neurological conditions like post-stroke, multiple sclerosis, Lou Gehrig's disease, even back, say, 15 years ago.
Can you talk about how does the neurological system tie into Chinese medicine?
So a lot of neurological conditions like multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's conditions in Chinese medicine is considered too much wind in the body. So you need to regulate the body's blood, liver system to diminish the wind that affects the body. Then you will not have the tremors, the movement issues. So that's how we look at the neurological conditions.
Dr. Yi, we just talked about why the neurological system is important in Chinese medicine. Can you tell us why is nature important to people?
So in Chinese medicine, human is considered the conduit between the universe and the earth. So the human is right between the universe and the earth, and the human body needs to be connected to the universe and the earth. When your body is connected to the universe, you will absorb the energy from the cosmos, and also your body is actually the reflection of the planetary positions. That's why which year, which day, month, which day you were born actually can determine your body's constitution a lot. So then when the planet moves, it actually affects everybody's constitution in a different way.
Dr. Yi, tell us a little bit more. Why did you pick this place? It's beautiful. The nature is amazing. What stuck out to you about this place specifically?
I think it's because the year-round mild temperature, so you can be outdoors very comfortably. And also, it doesn't have a lot of mosquitoes or other predators that you have to worry about. So you can enjoy the nature, listen to the stream, and also connect your body to the earth through earthing, and also connect your body to the universal energy through the air.
Dr. Yi, we're at this beautiful stream. The water's just crystalline. Talk about it a little bit. Why was this stream important to you when you decided that you wanted this to be your home?
The water, first of all, is the source of life. So we need water for irrigation to grow any plants. We also need water for the animals. And also the sound of the water, I think it has the calming effect on the brain. Like nowadays, we have a lot of equipments to play different sounds to soothe your brain, to induce certain neurological stage in your brain. So I think this is the natural way of calming your mind doing meditation.
So when people come out here, do you have them stay here for a while just to meditate? Is that part of what you do?
Some of them, they like walking around. We can walk the whole circle. So this stream actually is surrounding the whole parameters of the property. So that's the other reason why I fell in love with this property, why I was looking for places. I actually looked for several, like at least 10 places. And this one gave me the best energy to my body. I can feel it.
That's amazing. I mean, I was here yesterday and today. After I woke up, before I started my day, I spent 10 minutes here just to clear my mind. And I think the energy that you get from it was really able to clear your mind and just allow you to think and put things in perspective. I can tell you, it's a beautiful part of the land. It's amazing. The water, just hearing it, everything you said, it's been an amazing part of the experience.
Yes.
Dr. Yi, my dad is very big on food and what you eat. Now, I remember literally 35 years ago, he completely cut fried food, completely cut processed food, and it took me a while to catch on. Being here and seeing how food is an important part of what you're doing, having eaten at your place where everything seems fresh, why is food important? And at what point did you realize it was something that you wanted to make sure was part of your practice?
So in Chinese medicine, food actually is supplying your postnatal energy. So you can now, your life cannot thrive without food. However, it has to be the natural food, close to nature, and also balanced to your body's constitution. So it's not like everybody should eat the same thing. I believe your father went vegan.
He did.
But then I think he also stopped being completely vegan at some point, because vegan is now for everybody's body. So I tried being mostly vegetarian for a while, but then I became anemic. And I've heard several other people who were like a strict vegan or vegetarian, then they had to change because some health issues. So the other thing is about the food doesn't have the long process like we have in the United States, because like the beef we have sold in supermarket, it's not fresh beef. And then they poured pork blood on it to make it red, as if they look fresh, but it's not fresh at all. But here, every time I come here, I can easily lose 5 to 7 pounds in 2 weeks because the food here is not highly processed. It's very natural, and we can just kill the chicken to have chicken broth. We can get chicken eggs every day freshly. So it's very close to nature, and I think that's the best thing.
You know, that's very interesting because, not to go into politics, but we'll go into politics. Robert F. Kennedy was part of a movement called Make America Healthy Again. And I think it was only 3 months ago that they got rid of red dye on food. I mean, that's, to me, crazy. Talk about, in the United States, you touched upon it. Why do we have an obesity problem? Why do we have a sugar problem, diabetes, for instance? People are overweight. Talk about that a little bit, and why you felt compelled that you wanted to do something different.
Because first of all, when we live in New York or big cities, we don't have a lot of choices. We have to eat, and we have to buy things from supermarkets. Even we buy things from, say, Whole Foods or some other fancy high-end supermarkets, a lot of the stuff are still processed. And also our lifestyle there is mostly like sedentary and then high stress. And then we don't have time to prepare our food. We don't have time to go pick out the eggs from the chicken ourselves. And we don't have the space to grow all these things. So that's why it's actually good to maybe come out here once every few months just to reconnect to nature and also to get really natural food to your body. Because when we have so many processed food in our diet, the toxins, everything builds up. And then our body, basically the toxin is the one that also attracts the fatty tissue to deposit in the area. Then that's why people have a hard time losing weight in that kind of environment.
Right. So when people come here, people stay here from 1 to 2 weeks. What are they eating? Like I've loved what I've eaten, but would love you to talk about it.
Mostly very fresh meat, and also protein, like from eggs. Then we also make some unique Asian fusion food, like Japanese pancakes, and also very healthy from scratch. Everything's from scratch, no processed ingredients, like carrot cake, fruit tart, and all these things we don't use sugar.
So I ate it. Wow, that's amazing. Because I ate the carrot cake yesterday. It was really good. How did you make it taste like that without sugar?
We use monk fruit sugar, which is it's called monk fruit sweetener, which is from monk fruit. And monk fruit actually is a Chinese herbal ingredient. We use that for coughing, for dissolving phlegm in the body. But then this kind of food is also very sweet by nature. So people have been using this as sweetener for a long time, but then I guess maybe within the past 10 years, Westerners discovered this is a good alternative for sugar as well. And it tastes just like sugar.
It did.
It doesn't have the after bad taste like stevia or some other sugar substitute. If you like what we're talking about here, please press the subscribe button so that you don't miss any future episodes. We talk here everything from stem cell science to holistic healing approaches, all grounded in research and real results.
All right, Dr. Yi, you talk about earlier figuring out the body constitution. You walk around, you see these beautiful peacocks, these horses. Talk about that a little bit. How do you really get into finding what your body constitution is? And how does this do it?
So it's to connect your body to nature again, and also have the natural energy affect your body's balance. But then you need to recognize your body's constitution through either meditation or through
dig in a little bit. What does the constitution mean? Like my heart, my physical heart, my physical liver. What is it?
Give you an example. Actually, I was born with damp heat. So what does that mean? That means actually when I was born, I had a lot of eczema. I also tend to have accumulate phlegm in my body. And in my early 20s, because I wasn't paying attention to my own body's constitution, I didn't realize I actually have inherent digestive system weakness. So I actually was more in the process, just like everybody else, having processed food, not eating on time, having too much cold, raw food. So I actually had a lot of gas, bloating issues. But then once I recognized, I need to adjust that. I cannot eat that much raw food. I cannot eat too much cold food, and I need to have more warm food in my diet, and also try to eat on time, and also eat in small amount over time. So that's how I don't have any of those problems after that.
Yeah, I mean, that's really interesting. You go to McDonald's, for instance, in the US, you're getting these big burgers, this large fries, it's really salty. And then when you go to Europe, they say, wow, we can't believe how much you eat. And it seems like what you're saying is that type of diet really affects you.
Yeah, and also you really need to recognize your own body, because for some people, they can eat Burger King, McDonald's, but they don't have any problem because their digestive system was inherently strong. But then if you have any weakness, then if you keep doing that, then it will cause a lot of damage to your body. And then, like some people, they have acid reflux for a long time, and they are even taking the proton inhibitor for a long time, and they still have the acid reflux problem. And then they don't realize actually they need to adjust their habit, say drinking ice cold drinks or eating too much cold raw food. So it's not like everybody should eat vegan or raw or diet, that type of thing. So it's like you have to recognize your body's particular condition and then choose the one that's right for you.
Interesting. And talk about seeing all these animals. We saw the horses, we saw the peacock. How does that have any role?
That is just your connection to the nature again. So when you're around animals, you will feel the animal also gives you energy. And then the peacocks, they would sing to each other in the morning and night. Then you are surrounded by these peaceful sounds. So I just feel it gives you a lot of energy flowing through your body. And then your body can pick up the positive energy.
Dr. Yi, when I was a kid, I used to watch Mr. Ed with my dad. This is a horse. Tell us about the horse.
Well, the horse, mainly we got the horse to eat the grass so that we don't have to mow the lawn that much down there. But then we had 3 horses died. This is the 4th one. So he is castrated and he's very calm. And he likes being around people because the one before him was very skittish. You couldn't even get close to her.
Very cool. Are you going to have a name for it? Are we going to call it Mr. Ed?
Okay.
Yeah. Do you talk? No. Okay. Dr. Yi, this is where I've been sleeping. Every time I wake up, I hear the chickens. It's been beautiful. Talk about this. What was your vision when you started building these cabanas? How does it flow into the property?
I built this cabin as a model for the eventual holistic retirement community I want to build on this property. So it will be a nice cabin for anybody like you or who want to have some serene energy for 2 weeks, 1 month, or even several months out of the year to be in this environment and reflect, regenerate the body. So that's my vision why I built this, because this is inside the nature and also connect to the stream and then all the energy around here.
Dr. Yi, the Make America Healthy Again is a real movement happening in the United States where people really now believe in just taking control. And what I mean by control is being healthy in a natural way and doing things differently outside what we've been taught for the past forever in the US. It's been a pleasure to be here and see what you've been doing. So I kind of want you to tie it together. Like, Why is the movement a real movement? I know you believe in a lot of the of the movement. Talk about it, and then we'll love you to tie it in and what the beautiful space here that we're seeing.
So to make American healthy again, we need to really to find our root in the nature. So that's why we're here. So we don't want to just follow what the big pharmaceutical company tells us. And the whole system set up by John D. Rockefeller back in 1910 was just to follow what FDA, what doctors tell you. And then when you have symptoms, then you just treat your symptoms with medications from big pharmaceutical companies that they can make a lot of profit from. And if you need to replace any parts of your body, then go to surgery. That's basically the responsive type of health system is. They only treat the symptoms, now treat the root cause of the conditions. And they don't recognize the early signs of the conditions and don't treat in the early stages because they want you to be on medications forever for the rest of your life for cholesterol, for high blood pressure. They don't want you to treat your high blood pressure with natural herbs that only cost you $20 per month instead of they make a big profit out of the statin drug or these other medications they want to prescribe you that you have to take for the rest of your life. So basically, it's profit-driven. It's not for people's long-term health benefit. But in the same time, when they set up the system, basically, most people were thinking their doctors have the solution to their health problem. And then they just follow what their doctors tell them to do.
And tie it into here for us a little bit. Like, was that a motivation for you?
Well, originally, I was always kind of now thinking I need to follow what doctors tell you to do. That's exactly what I told my mom, now to follow what doctors told her to do. Because she was born with very weak bones. She couldn't have the top of her head heal for a whole year after she was born because of malnutrition. My grandmother, when my grandmother was pregnant with her, due to the culture of the civil war in China right after World War II. But because of that, when my mother reaches menopause, she had a lot of health problems, including osteoporosis. And her doctors kept telling her, you need to take all these osteoporosis medications. Otherwise, you will have fracture. But my mom, unfortunately, had a lot of reactions to all these medications. So that's why we started looking for all the other alternative solutions for her. And up till this day, she hasn't taken any osteoporosis medication for for her condition. But then she has been using natural ways to help her bone, even though her bone density still declines with her age and is still below average. But she never broke a bone. She already fell maybe 10 times since age 50, but she never broke any bone. Not like some other people I know who have been taking all these osteoporosis medications, even in their 50s, 60s, they already had multiple fractures. So the secret is like you have to evaluate your body's own condition, and then you have to see what these medications are doing to you, because the osteoporosis medication, most of them are to prevent your body from degrading your already weakened bone. So it seems like as if it's not destructing your bone structure, but your existing structure is already weak. That's why it's not going to help preventing you from any fractures. It's actually making your body even worse.
To tie it all in, give us a little bit, one more view of all this, what you're seeing in the background and how it ties into your vision.
So my vision is really to use all the natural resource we have and combine the knowledge from the traditional Chinese medicine to recognize each person's constitution and then recognize your early imbalance in the body and utilize all the methods we have, including the modern technologies like red light therapy, infrared sauna, even stem cell therapy, and everything has to be combined together, not just one piece. It's a holistic approach. Basically, you have to use all the resources you have to address the aging issue, because we're an aging society, and more than half of the U.S. population are over age 50 right now. So, and it's going to even get older. So we really need to address the aging related degenerative conditions so that people don't rely on medication surgeries, which are reducing the quality of their lives, and they can only, have limited mobility even after having all the knee replacement, hip replacement, and then a lot of people still have a lot of problems from the surgery even afterwards.
Awesome. Dr. Yi, it has been a great week for me here, trying all the stuff you've been talking about. That herbal juice is for me, I like it. Not people love the taste, but I like it. But if people want to get in touch with you to learn about your practice, what you're doing to get people healthy again, how can they get in touch with you?
So they can go to my website, stemcelltherapyexperts.com. And if they want to look at the retreat environment, they can go to zenerchiretreat.com. And I have a new book coming out called Regeneration Effect, Secret Wisdom for Staying Young. And I'm going to have the whole website for the book too. But right now, we have a page for people to sign up for the pre-launch of the book.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Yi.
Thank you. Very nice talking to you.